It's the year 2100, the turn of the millennium. The teleportation device was just invented by a DePaul graduate by the name of Dr. Christensen. Whether or not she would use her new invention for good or evil was yet to be determined. It was the autumn after World War III, and people were trying to flee Chicago after it had been bombed. Here's where we meet Charlotte, an 18-year-old girl trying to find her way out of the craziness of Chicago back to her safe northern home in Minnesota. Charlotte approaches Dr. Ritzonis and asks her to be the first one to test out the new invention. At midnight, the portal opens to Minnesota, and Dr. Ritzonis pushes Charlotte through the hole. It's no more than 10 degrees outside. Charlotte was standing on the boardwalk shivering. She could hear the waves crash against the rock wall, and she knew she was home, safely. Charlotte felt safe and sound now that she was back on familiar ground. She finds her keys and jumps in her car. She speeds home. She parks her car in the driveway and runs up to the door. After knocking, no one is home. The door is unlocked and she pushes it open. No noises. She looks down to see her brother dead on the ground. But before she can let out a scream, everything goes black. Charlotte sits up in bed, back in Chicago, disorientated. She sits up and looks at the clock. It's 7 a.m., and it was only just a dream.